Retired carter Wang Cunhuai used to weave Chinese knots with his wife as an enjoyable pastime until an accidental encounter sent his hobby into a different direction. We meet this inspiring artist and see the hobby that has kept him happy for years. One day, years ago, Wang and his wife went to the district's cultural center to see a film. In the hall beside the cinema entrance, Wang suddenly spotted a vintage wooden cart. He couldn't help but drag his wife back and take a closer look.
当时看这轿车以后，眼前一亮，哎呦，这可是好东西！这是好长时间见不到这东西了。 这真是老辈子留下来的东西。
The vintage wooden cart reminded him of the old vehicles in his childhood, and he felt compelled to think of a way he could bring them back to life.
这么好的东西，要是慢慢消亡了，实在太可惜了。能不能把它给复制下来，做下来？
With this in mind, Wang returned to the center the following day to take measurements. His strange behavior caught the attention of the security guard.
在测尺寸、画草图的时候呢，单位的保安不让量，就把我们给轰出来了，说是那是文物啊，别量啊，你们走吧走吧，别量了。
But Wang couldn't give up. When the guard was not looking, he quickly completed the measurements while his wife wrote down the data. In this way, Wang managed to record every detail of the cart. Too impatient to wait until the following day, he immediately bought some timber and construction began. Before he retired, Wang was an experienced prop maker, so had a wealth of experience in woodworking. But the intricacy involved in making miniatures with such small wooden sticks was a challenge. Sawing or carving them sometimes caused him injuries. Wang had to go to hospital when a knife fell on his leg, but 12 stitches later, he was back, determined to make his first wooden cart. After a month of hard work, he succeeded.
当初做出来呢，心里别提多高兴了。摆在桌上，沏上茶，欣赏自己做的作品，这真是有一种成就感，特别高兴。
Wang was unstoppable. He wanted to do a cart series to inform more people about how the Chinese lived through the ages on wheels. To find examples, he visited nearly all the museums in Beijing, sometimes temples, any place that had displays of old carts. Hearing that the China Ethnic Culture Park had many ancient carts collected from around the country, Wang shuttled there every day for 2 weeks, taking photos, doing measurements, and researching the details. His next series featured over 20 types of vehicles, including the one-wheeled cart, sedan cart, and water transporting cart, as well as vehicles that had a practical role within Chinese life, those used for threshing, weaving, and irrigating.
看点这个就是，我所有的作品都是按照实物的原型。 按它原来的比例、原来的做法，按传统的榫卯工艺制作出来的。榫子、榫卯插接起来，用它来连接，不用一颗钉子。我们中国很多建筑上，古老建筑上都是用这种结构来制作，就因为它互相咬合，特别结实。
To make his carts look more authentic, Wang bought many books for research. The texts and illustrations not only helped Wang's cart making, but also gave him a concise history of the vehicles. He even purchased the Tiangong Kaiwu, or exploitation on the works of nature, the Bible used by Chinese craftsmen hundreds of years ago. Consequently, Wang is now an expert on ancient vehicles. Sitting beside his intricate models, he delves into stories with an in-depth knowledge.
中国的车文化历史悠久，经历了有4、5千年的历史。按传说当中呢，就是三皇五帝到如今，传说中是皇帝造车，最早呢秦汉时期的车，它属于战车系列的单元车。那么后来发展以后呢，因为战争逐渐平息了，从战争用车和狩猎的载货用车，慢慢流传到了民间，就逐渐形成了双元车。双元车的特点是2直木左右各一。后来在这个三国时期，也是因为战争和运输啊，山路不好走，诸葛亮开始就发明了木牛流马，就是所谓的独轮车，适合于山地运输。这种车呢，就是我们看到电视剧里头皇帝微服私访、还珠格格或者慈禧西行坐的轿车，也就是骡车。原来北京没有甜水，全靠这种水车给各家各户送水吃。
Wang's wooden carts were first appreciated by his neighbors. Then he was invited to be a member of the city's Handicraftsmen Association, which often holds exhibitions to display his works. He has also been a regular fixture at the annual Dongyue Temple Fair in the east of Beijing. The appreciation by others have firmed Wang's faith to make as many kinds of old carts as possible. He is helped by his wife and also his son, who, when not working at Kentucky Fried Chicken, happily uses his spare time to learn his father's craft and ensure an important history stays alive.